Texas Prison Story family salute, y'all. It's your boy Tim Snow back here with another one. I want to say thank you for all the love and support. We're on our way to 100K subscribers. So I ask you if you're watching this, hit the thumbs up, make sure the bell ring, and subscribe. And people have been asking me for more personal stories, so we're going to get into it today. We'll tell one. In the state of Texas, in our prisons, a man can ride solo if he wants to. He does not have to be affiliated, doesn't have to join a gang, none of that. That's your personal choice. There's pros and cons to being solo. There's pros and cons to joining the cliques. But either way, each man's journey will be different, right? My story won't be the next person's story, and that's just how it goes. On this occasion right here, this man just wanted to be solo, and they didn't want to let him. And I had never seen anything like this at the time, right? There's a gang in Texas called Tango Mexicles. They're just Mexicles. It's made up of foreign nationals, people south of the border. When I went to federal prison, I had never heard the term paisa. That was a term that they use in there, I guess, originated from California, that meant the same thing. When Mexicles go to the feds, they link up with the paisas. When the paisas go to Texas, they link up with the Mexicles. And I actually believe some of the Mexicles now are calling themselves paisas, so the word is almost interchangeable here. In this story, I was just sitting in the day room, actually watching TV, I think Young and the Restless or something, drinking my coffee and just minding my business. And a new little Hispanic guy comes in. Like we do with everybody, we just check them out. We're looking at him and we're peeping the play, right? Wonder who he's with, wonder where he's from, but we're never going to say nothing. But me personally, I'm looking to see if he's going to go over there and talk to them Houston guys. Is he going over there to talk to them San Antonio? Where's he going? Who's he going to click up with? And he doesn't go talk to anybody. So now I'm kind of curious, like, okay, we see this, but not too often, right? Well, it takes about 3 minutes, 5 minutes. One of the Tango Blast guys from ATX walk over there and talk to him. And then about a minute or two later, he just walks off. He goes, talks to his homies, and they sit back down, don't even worry about it. So when that happens, I see the Mexicle guy. He was the big boss, the big, heavy, big old guy. He kind of wobbles over there to him. They talk for a minute. I can tell that it's getting like little, almost heated, confrontational. So I'm thinking, oh shit, what's going on right here? Everybody's nosy. So I see the big guy just kind of walk off. He throws his hands in the air like, man, whatever. The little guy goes back to his bunk. The Mexicles dude, now he's talking to a couple of his little guys. And I'm thinking, man, something's about to go down right here. But there's no way really for us to know. You know what I mean? That conversation was private. And none of my friends kick it with them. None of their friends kick it with me. So we're just sitting back waiting to find out. It doesn't take very long for us to find out. We see them back over there in the corner. They're talking some more. It's heated again. They kind of got him surrounded. He's holding his ground. And then they walk back off and he sits back down. And I'm knowing now that it's some static. It's some problems in the air, right? It's certain. Now I just don't know how bad they're going to be. Well, I go holler at my homeboy. He's from Galveston. My homeboy, Ro, East Side. Ro's a real life OG. He was speaking for the homies almost everywhere he went. This whole bid. And I tell Ro, say, cuz something's going on over here. See, these essays are like, they're tripping over here. They're foaming at the mouth. This dude's sitting over there by himself, just shaking his head. And I think something's going to happen. And Ro say, okay, well, if something happens, they'll come and let us know, though, first. He said, they ain't going to do nothing without us knowing, so we'll know what's going on. I'm like, all right, bet. And we get back to regular scheduled programming, right? And after lunch, the next day, everything's calm, cool, collected. After lunch the next day, the big dude comes and talks to my homeboy, Ro. And he tells him, he say, look, man, during the rec tonight, one of my homies going to go back there with that Mexican dude right there. They're going to get it on. Y'all just act like nothing's happening and play it off. And just know it ain't got nothing to do with you. The Rose say, okay. And he don't ask why. We just know it's gonna happen. So we all fall out to wreck like usual, right? We're over there on the weight pile. A couple cats playing basketball. Some other people walking laps and stuff, and we're all keeping an eye on these dudes. And sure enough, here goes that new little Hispanic dude going back behind the wall on the basketball court while the guard's not looking by himself. And about 2, 3 minutes later, here comes another one of the Mexicles dudes. We couldn't hear anything. We couldn't see anything. We had no idea what was going on. It was only those two men back there. There was nobody else. About 3 minutes later, the brand new dude comes out dusting himself off. He's smiling and laughing. And the Mexicle dude's eyes are big as hell. And they can't run back there to check on their dude because that's going to get them caught. So they're just standing by the wall. One of them looks around and you can see they're upset. Maybe another minute later, their dude comes back out looking lumped up. And I mean, he looks like, he's lumped up. The guy that won, he just goes and sits over there on the table. Well, when that happened, the Mexicales dudes over there going crazy, right? They know that they got to run that back. We don't know. We still don't know what happened though. So when wreck is over, they go. We all fall in. The guy with the little bumps and bruises, he stays at the end. So when they question him, everybody's already inside. He just says it's a basketball accident. Of course, he fell, took an elbow or something like always. So they let him back inside. No big deal. And then we all get ready to go and just relax. Well, I'm on the wing with the shot caller cat for their car and this little dude. I see the big dude go back over to the new guy. They're arguing again. Dude's flipping his hands up. Blah, blah, blah. You can tell it's like they're cursing or whatever. And the big guy walks off. The little guy sits down. I'm like, man, what they tripping on now? Well, big guy comes to my homeboy Ro. Hey, man, we're gonna have to do that again. Tell your people at the next wreck, same thing. Don't worry, it's not about them. And Ro's like, damn, all right. It's prison and shit happens. So it's a repeat. We go back outside. The little guy runs behind the wall first. They got a guy that's going back there. I can tell he don't even want to go back there. Listen, he's hesitant. They're pushing him like, mommy, go, it's your turn. He goes back there. Same thing. Bam, boom, 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 boom. The new guy comes out looking good. The other guy's busted up. And I'm thinking, oh, man, it's going wrong for them Mexicles right here. They're getting ready to click this dude or something. What the hell? Same shit, same play. Go back inside. We're trying to figure out what the fuck is going on now, right? My homeboy me and Ro go up to the big dude, like, yo, man, what's happening? Like, is this finna get serious in here? Do we need to, like, get ready for a shakedown? Y'all finna do something to this dude? What's happening? Big dude tells us that when he first approached the little man, he was telling him about Mexicles and who they are and all that. And the little dude said, man, fuck you and your fucking gang. That shit's for pussies. I whoop all y'all. And the big dude was like, what? He said, you'll whoop all of us. And he told the little dude that that's what he's going to have to do then. So we find out now that this little man is fixing to fight their entire gang one by one, day after day. And he agreed to it. So far, he's winning. So I'm like, this is nuts, man. This dude got some heart right here. I'm thinking surely he's about to try to check in. He's fixing to drop kites, something. Shit, no. He goes out there for the third time. Runs behind the wall. Here comes another one. This one's a little bit bigger. They stay back there for a little bit longer. And when they come out, the new guy's now got a cut under his eye. He's bleeding. You can see him bleeding. The other guys are a little busted up too. They look like they had a better fight. This is fight number day 3. So we're thinking, man, surely this shit ain't going to just keep going on, right? I'll be damned if day number 4, run wreck. The little guy runs back behind that wall. His cut is dried up. He don't give a shit. Goes back there this time with a fat Mexican, kind of short. Comes back out. The new guy has a black eye now on this side. He's got a cut eye. It's bleeding again. And he goes back and sits down. He's got his shirt against his eye. And now at this point, the laws know what's going on. You know what I mean? They just minding their business. They're probably gambling to see how many days he'll go or something. But when it comes down to the fifth day and they get ready to do this again, all the Crips had already talked about this. That, man, this little dude right here has so much heart. He's so small, but he's so real that we're just going to stand up and we're going to tell these Mexicles dudes, no, this will be your last time right here. That's 5 days, 5 back doors. That's enough. Leave the man alone after this. We're not having it. Y'all bullying him, and it's not a good look. Y'all going to end up getting us all in trouble. We told the little dude that's what was going to happen. He said, thank you. He went out there for the 5th time. And that 5th time, he got his ass whooped too. I mean, he lost. I guess they saved their best for last or whatever. But for the rest of his time, nobody fucked with that dude. He'd come over there and kick it with the Crips. He'd eat with us. And he was just all around good dude. You know what I mean? And the whole deal was, he could have told them dudes no, he didn't want to be Mexicles or wasn't interested or whatever. He had that right. But when he came out the blue and said, fuck you and your whole gang, I'll whoop all y'all, that's exactly what they wanted them to do. A prison is a place where they'll take you for your word. So be careful what you say. That's the best I can say. Hit that thumbs up for me.